Listen, you already know when you see Dana and you see this background, he's gonna drop some banging fights. He's gonna drop some banging fights. Normally. It is April 1st. It is April Fool's Day. There is time for him to take this back. This disgrace of a card that he gave New Jersey. Okay? Don't disrespect the home team like that, the home state. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Not don't look at that. Look at this. And look at this. I know you guys all have seen it. So this isn't breaking news to a lot of you guys, but are you for real? Why would you give Sean O'Malley Marab again? Listen, I'm a Marab fan, so this is an easy dubski, but I thought Peter Yan was the easiest layup of all time to give Marab, and we could have Peter Yan versus Marab too, and that would sell great. Everybody wants to see that fight. Everybody wants to see that squabble. You know, why didn't Sean O'Malley just accept the fight with Corey Sandhagen instead of letting Corey Sandhagen fight Davidson Figueiredo? Maybe fight Song Yadong. He's coming off of a win at Henry Cejudo. You know, I mean, obviously you don't want to fight Umar. He's a wrestling style, but why Marab? You could have been fighting Corey Sandhagen as the. I mean, listen, I understand you came from being a champion with. Oh no, he had one defense. With one defense, I get it. I get it. You want the pay per view. You want the check back. You want that check back. But I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I do not see Sean O'Malley passing Marab Davashvili a second time. Now, during their first squabble, right? During their first squabble, Marab outstruck this dude 214 strikes to 49. Don't you think? Don't you think that he fought him and dominated him that clearly that he's going to have a little bit more confidence and come out a little bit more aggressive the second time? He's coming off of the high of whooping Sean's ass during UFC Noche. You know what I'm saying? Then moving on to beating Umar when he was not supposed to be the favorite and he was the underdog. I think he was a plus 300 underdog and goes out there and demolishes Umar in front of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this is a very good idea. I really don't. 59 strikes to 28, but my boy was doing his thing. My boy was doing his thing. You look at this, you're like, what a boring fight. But if you watch this back, perfection. Literally perfection. Marab is one of the GOATs. He's going to go down as the GOATs. But this is an easy layup. I'm just really confused because I thought that Peter Yan was next. I thought that it was extremely obvious that Peter Yan was going to get this title shot next. He's ranked number 2. He had a very close fight against Marab. Ever since that fight with Marab, my boy's on a 2-fight win streak. Beat Davidson Figueiredo and beat Song Yadong. So, shout out to Song Yadong. Song Yadong versus Marab would also be a great fight, by the way. I know that that's not what we're going into right now, but Song Yadong literally has like a 74% takedown defense. 74. I think that, I mean, obviously he's never fought anybody like Marab, but I think that would be great. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Song Yadong. Shouts out to Song Yadong. But why would they risk Sean O'Malley's star power being gone? If Sean loses this in the same way that he lost the first fight during Spear, that boy is going to be headlining the Apex. The Apex. You will be right there in the Apex in your hometown of Arizona. Don't even worry about it, my boy. You don't have to travel. And the octagon's 40% smaller. He'll probably love that, but nobody gets to sing with you when you walk out to If You Are Who You Say You Are, but by like BOYB or whatever, whoever this dude's walkout music is. What a mistake by the UFC brass, I really think. I really think. This was not good. And you want to know what's even worse is that New Jersey also gets Julia Pena versus whatever Kayla Harrison. This is gonna be a Kayla Harrison easy W. I mean, I don't even really think I need to tell you guys about this, right? Kayla Harrison is literally a man. That's Kayla Harrison. She's 33, by the way. She'll beat somebody's ass. No cap. That necklace don't even want to be on her. You see, look at that neck, bro. You ain't choking her out. Good luck. Good luck. But yeah, like, let's give Sean an immediate rematch for genuinely no reason, and we're gonna put Josh Emmett in the Apex. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Can we please? Can we please? Can we please make some smart business decisions? Please. If Sean loses that, he's out. He's out the paint. He's out the paint. He's not getting that Corey Sandhagen fight anymore that he could have had. You know what I'm saying? Or the Davison Figueiredo fight that he could have had. You know, or the Peter Yan rematch that he could have just asked for. Hey, let me run that fade back with Peter Yan. Peter Yan kind of whipped me. It was a close decision. Let me run that fade back. But no, it's hey, listen. Moving on. This was another fight that got announced by Dana. Now, this is honestly the most interesting news of the night. So we got Carlos Prates versus Ian Machado Gary. But if you look at the date, right? Shout out to Crazy Kev. Shout out to Crazy Kev, man. If you look at the date, right, it's April 26th. You're like, wait a minute. I thought that was the Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree. No, apparently Hill's out with some sort of injury, right? And Ian Gary's back. Ian Gary's taking another fight on short notice. Isn't Ian Gary also coming off of an injury, though? Didn't my boy pull out of that Joaquin Buckley fight with an injury, though? Very skeptical. Very skeptical. Listen, I am a Fighting Nerds hate watcher. I'm a hate watcher because of Gene Silva. You know, I don't like you. I don't like the gang of homies you ride around with. That's kind of how I roll. You know what I mean? So I don't like you, Carlos Prates. I'm gonna go with Ian Gary. Now, Ian, please don't let this be the same Ian that I saw fight MVP, because that was rough. That was rough. That was not very good, like, at all. You got completely just smothered into smithereens. It's kind of like you just kind of stood there the whole fight bouncing. I understand he's throwing some weird switch stances at you and changing levels up and down, but not trying to take you down. So you're just like confused on what to do. But punch this cigarette smoker. Listen, nothing against cigarettes. I'm a Newport enjoyer from time to time. But punch this fucking cigarette smoker in the mouth. Take all of your cuck rage that you have deep inside from, you know, everybody talking about your wife's book, everybody knowing what's going on in your home. Maybe your nutritionist, who is your wife's ex-husband, bullies you from time to time. Maybe he spends time with your girl and you don't like it. Maybe he's a little close to your kid or something. I don't know. Take all the rage that you have, that you were going to take on Joaquin Buckley. I had you beating Joaquin Buckley. I did have you beating Joaquin Buckley. Take this out on Carlos Prates, please. For your dog. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have trashed you in the past. Not on this channel. This channel hasn't been alive long enough. You pulled out of a fight before I even started this channel. You know? So, we're going to put our trust and hope in Ian Gary that he takes down the Fighting Nerds for Iraq the Super Goblin. You know what I'm saying? Ian, please, let's see some highlights. You guys are, I'm pretty sure Carlos Prates, let's look this up. I'm pretty sure they're the same height. I'm pretty sure Carlos Prates, let's see how tall you are, my boy. Carlos Prates is 73 inches, I assume, right? So Ian Gary, I'm gonna hope you're taller, Ian Gary. Athletes, Ian Gary. Let's go. Why are you not letting me view my? Is he not clickable? Why is Ian Gary not clickable? That's insane. Whatever. Where was Ian Gary? There you go. Ian Gary, my boy, for sure. How tall are you? 75, 2-inch reach, 2-inch height advantage. I'm going to take that. We're going to take that to the bookings. We're a little bit taller. We're going to have a little bit of range. We're going to keep bro at range. Keep Prates at range. Please, don't let him get close. I cannot let you get close. Wise words of Chael Sonnen. The pretty shitty news day. It's still April Fool's. Hopefully, my boy can take keep this. Honestly, don't keep this. Don't keep this. Cause I want the Hill Roundtree fight. Who's gonna fight Roundtree? It's honestly more than likely gonna be Yuri, and that's listen. I'm way more hyped for a Yuri fight than I am pretty much anything else besides a Marab fight. Marab fight, the best. I think I blew a kiss at you guys like 3 times just because I've said so many things that are just of perfection. You know what I'm saying? But yes, a Yuri Roundtree fight, 5 rounds sounds like fucking pure cinema to me. That sounds like pure cinema. That and a quiet room where I could smoke a blunt in, perfect cinema. Literally perfect cinema. Anyways, boys, peace.